An open letter to Atlanta Falcons coach Dan Quinn. Dear Dan, we've known each other for a long time. We go back to the days when we were both getting yelled at by Nick Saban, who was then with the Dolphins. Coaching the defensive line for him must have been fun. I'm writing on behalf of football fans in America, well, at least the fans who don't say Tom Brady GOAT like Alabamans say Roll Tide, because this NFL season has largely been lame. The postseason so far, besides Packers-Cowboys, has been uninspiring. I don't care whether you win or lose, but America needs a competitive Super Bowl. I know you're very smart, have coached against Bill Belichick in the past and largely have already formulated your game plan, but I'm here to offer you a couple of tips ahead of Super Bowl Sunday. For some reason, many coaches, even usually smart and capable men, lose their minds when they take on Belichick and the Patriots. What seems obvious suddenly isn't so. They're coaxed into taking bad timeouts, issuing dumb challenges, thinking terrible game plans are actually good, hello, Mike Tomlin, and embarking on drives that take 10 minutes when you need 2 scores. I'm here to ensure that you know exactly what you're getting into, only because America deserves to be entertained. 1. Listen to Scott Pioli. Anything I'm about to tell you, your assistant general manager already should have put into a book form for you, and hopefully you've worn out the pages. Pioli was around Belichick, roughly, from 1992 to 2008. From 2000 to 2008, he was Belichick's personnel consigliere. They were tied at the hip. Pioli has seen up close how Belichick studies an opponent, especially when the Patriots won their first 3 Super Bowl titles after the 2001, 03 and 04 seasons. General Manager Thomas Dimitroff saw a lot as well, but he wasn't as close to Belichick as Pioli was. Pioli knows how Belichick thinks, how he will analyze your Falcons, and how he will attack and defend you. Listen to him. 2. Be prepared for the unexpected. You have 2 weeks to prepare for this game, so there is absolutely no reason why your players shouldn't be ready for everything. Basically, don't be the Steelers. The Patriots very well may play with tempo in an effort to keep you substituting and to keep your young defense from getting set up into any designer pressures or coverages. Be prepared to have simple checks in order to keep execution at a high level. The Patriots win not by talent, but by executing better than their opponents. If going fast causes confusion or a coverage bust, they'll pounce on it. Keep it simple. In defensive short yardage, goal line situations, the Patriots will use a late line shift to get your offense to jump off sides. Don't fall for it. Also, don't run downhill against the run. At some point, they'll either use deception or a play fake to hit you for a big play. Give up a 12-yard run if you must. Don't surrender a 60-yard flea flicker touchdown. When in doubt, your defender should get back, especially at safety. 3. Prepare to play left-handed. Whatever you do best on offense, be prepared for Belichick and defensive coordinator Matt Patricia to take those things away from you, or at least limit them. The Patriots will have a plan for Julio Jones, Devonta Freeman out of the backfield and, to a lesser extent, Mohamed Sanu. I know your receivers are big, but you should expect all 3 of those players to be roughed up throughout this game. When Belichick took on the high-powered Bills, as Giants defensive coordinator in Super Bowl 25, and the Rams, 36, top wide receivers Andre Reed, Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce had the collective snot knocked out of them. Now, those receivers were much smaller than Jones and Sanu, but the Patriots will be physical because they know the officials will let the players play. Also, on any of your favorite routes for Freeman and Tevin Coleman, arrow, wheel, they will not be allowed a free release and the timing will be thrown off. My advice would be to have a plan B that answers the question, if we can't feed Jones or rely on Freeman, how are we going to move the ball? One of those ways may be to rely on the run, but only if the Patriots are giving it to you, don't force it. Both the Bills and Rams coaches look back on those games, read Bob McGinn's excellent The Ultimate Super Bowl book, and regret that they didn't run the ball more when Belichick clearly was giving it to them. Sure, you might not score as many points as you're used to, but you'll also be keeping Tom Brady off the field. The Patriots' weaknesses on defense are in the intermediate to deep middle part of the field, whoever Eric Rowe is covering, when safety Patrick Chung is playing a deep safety spot, and when third safety Juren Harmon is put in a bind with two vertical routes. Attack those areas just before getting to the red zone, where the New England defense is at its best. 4. Don't just do what you do on defense.